What if the very fruits you believe are keeping you healthy are quietly stealing the strength from your legs? You stand up from your chair and feel its slight stiffness, a slow heaviness creeping into your steps. You wonder, is this just aging? But it's not always age. Sometimes it's the food whispering beneath the surface, hidden inside some of your favorite fruits or sugars, acids, and silent disruptors. They ignite inflammation, weaken blood vessels, and slowly drain the power from your muscles and joints. In today's video, we'll reveal which fruits quietly fuel this decline, the secret internal battles happening inside your body after 60, and the ancient wisdom Shaolin masters used to keep their legs strong well into their 80s. Because what happens next changes everything. They told you fruits are always safe, but after 60, this belief quietly weakens your legs. Your body doesn't process food the way it did at 30. Metabolism slows, muscles thin, blood sugar control fades, and yet many still pile fruits onto their plates, believing they're nourishing health. Here lies the trap of healthy eating done wrong. Natural sugars, hidden acids, and unbalanced portions silently build up. What was once fuel now feeds inflammation, joint strain, and creeping muscle loss. The legs often whisper first. Rising from a chair feels heavier. Steps grow cautious. That steady hand on the railing? It's not just age, it's the body signaling internal stress. But most people miss the message. Inside your bloodstream, silent forces gather. Fructose overloads the liver. Inflammation stiffens joints. Muscles starve for repair. Slowly, the foundation of your balance, your legs, begins to erode. This isn't sudden. It's the danger of repetition. Day after day, year after year. The innocent bowl of fruit becomes the architect of weakness. But what happens next changes everything. Have you fallen into this myth? Comment below which fruit you thought was always safe. After 60, your metabolism doesn't just slow, it transforms. And this quiet shift directly attacks your legs first. The natural loss of muscle mass, sarcopenia, begins accelerating. Muscles shrink, strength fades, and balance weakens. Without strong legs, even standing becomes a negotiation between will and weakness. Insulin sensitivity declines too. Your cells no longer respond to sugar as efficiently. Glucose lingers longer, feeding inflammation and silently draining energy from your muscles, especially in your lower body. Hormonal changes further complicate the story. Lower growth hormone and testosterone levels slow muscle repair. What used to recover overnight now takes days, if at all. Each missed repair leaves your legs slightly weaker. Blood vessels, once elastic, begin to stiffen. The delicate labyrinth that feeds your legs narrows. Circulation weakens. Oxygen and nutrients struggle to reach your muscles, while waste products linger, fueling soreness. Joints absorb this pressure. The hips ache, knees swell, and ankles stiffen, not from just aging, but from years of unbalanced nutrition feeding these silent changes inside your body. But here's the part no one tells you. Much of this can be slowed or even reversed by understanding how your body now operates. And what happens next will open your eyes. If this content is opening your eyes, hit the like button so YouTube shows this to more people who need it. Fructose, the sugar hidden behind healthy. The one most seniors never suspect, yet it slowly steals your strength. Found in fruits, honey, and syrups, fructose travels a different path inside your body. Unlike glucose, your muscles can't burn it directly. Instead, your liver takes the full load, working overtime with every bite. When overloaded, the liver converts fructose into fat. This visceral fat wraps your organs, crowds your belly, and silently disrupts hormones that protect muscle and joint health, especially in your legs. Inflammation follows. The fat stirs chemical messengers that inflame joints and ligaments. You feel it as stiffness, soreness, or that familiar tightness when rising after sitting too long. Fructose also disrupts electrolytes, inviting cramps and sharp leg pains often striking at night. The very fruit you thought was healing becomes the silent architect of your discomfort. Worse still, fructose accelerates sarcopenia muscle loss. As inflammation grows, muscle fibers break down faster than they rebuild. Each month, your legs grow weaker, balance becomes shakier, and falls draw closer. But what no one tells you is how easily this cycle can be interrupted. And you're about to learn how even Shaolin masters guard their legs with this wisdom. Stay until the end. I'll show you how Shaolin masters protect their legs even into their 80s. They're soft, easy to chew, and feel comforting. But overripe bananas hide a dangerous sweetness, especially after 60. As bananas ripen, their starches convert fully into sugars. This gives them a high glycemic load, causing blood sugar to spike rapidly. Your aging insulin response struggles to keep up, creating energy crashes that leave your legs heavy and fatigued. Excess potassium in bananas, once a benefit, now becomes a risk. For seniors with weakened kidney function, too much potassium can disrupt heart rhythms, weaken muscles, and lead to dangerous imbalances in fluid retention. Have you noticed your legs swelling after certain meals? That puffiness may not be from salt alone. Bananas contribute to fluid retention, placing extra pressure on your joints and weakening your ankles and knees over time. The sweet habit seems harmless. A banana with breakfast, maybe another as a snack. But daily overconsumption quietly feeds. This dangerous loop sugar spikes, fluid shifts, muscle strain, leaving your legs more unstable each month. Yet, you don't need to fear bananas entirely. Moderation is your ally. Half a small, firm banana with protein can still offer nutrients without tipping your body into imbalance. Precision replaces blind habit. Do you eat bananas daily? Type yes or no in the comments. Tiny. Sweet. Pop one after another without thinking. But for seniors, grapes can quietly erode leg strength one handful at a time. Grapes are packed with fructose, one of the highest among fruits. A small bowl may seem innocent, but it floods your liver, pushing it toward fat storage and fueling silent inflammation that drains your muscles. Your vascular system feels the impact first. The tiny arteries that nourish your legs narrow and stiffen. Circulation slows. Oxygen delivery weakens. And your legs begin to tire quicker after even short walks. Repetitive muscle inflammation follows. The sugar surge activates immune responses that swell joints, strain tendons, and leave muscles sore or stiff, especially after long periods of standing or sitting. For many, grapes also slow digestion. Their sugar ferments in the gut, causing bloating, gas, and poor absorption of critical minerals like magnesium and calcium that your muscles and joints desperately need to stay strong. Yet, grapes aren't the enemy if respected. Limit portions to 10 to 15 grapes at a time. Pair with nuts or a protein source to blunt sugar absorption. What matters most is balance, not deprivation. Share this video with your friend who eats grapes daily thinking they're harmless. Mango feels like a sweet slice of paradise, but behind its golden flesh lies a sugar surge that silently weakens your legs. A single mango can deliver over 45 grams of sugar, more than many sodas. For seniors, this overwhelms insulin response, spikes blood sugar, and fans the flames of chronic inflammation that attack muscles and joints. As your liver struggles to handle this flood, it converts much of the excess into visceral fat, the deep, dangerous fat that surrounds organs and disrupts hormones, critical for muscle repair and joint stability. This added fat silently adds pressure to your joints. Every extra pound burdens your knees, hips, and ankles. The result? Aching joints, stiff movement, and a rising risk of falls that often feel like just aging. High sugar intake also disrupts your sleep, one of the few windows your muscles have to recover. Poor sleep leads to slower muscle repair, leaving your legs more fatigued and unstable day by day. But mango doesn't need to be banished. Precision brings safety. Limit yourself to half a small mango. Pair it with protein or healthy fats, and avoid eating it late in the day when sugar tolerance declines. Have you experienced swelling or leg fatigue after eating mango? Type, I've felt it. It feels so light, so refreshing, a perfect summer treat. But watermelon can quietly drain your legs of strength. Though it's mostly water, watermelon delivers a rapid blood sugar spike. After 60, your body struggles to regulate these surges, forcing insulin to work overtime and setting off an inflammatory chain that silently wears down your muscles. The sugar spike is often followed by a blood pressure drop. For seniors, this can mean sudden dizziness, shaky legs, and even dangerous falls. You stand up, feel lightheaded, and assume it's just age. It's not. Watermelon's diuretic effect flushes fluids too quickly, leading to mineral imbalances. Magnesium and potassium levels drop, quietly inviting those painful nighttime leg cramps that seem to come out of nowhere. That refreshing slice gives a false sense of hydration. You may feel cooled, but your cells are left dehydrated at a deeper level, struggling without the electrolytes that stabilize muscles and protect joint movement. And yet, balance remains possible. Limit watermelon to a small cup during daytime. Pair it with mineral-rich foods like leafy greens or almonds, and never consume it close to bedtime when cramping risks are highest. Have you ever felt your legs weaken or cramp after eating certain fruits? Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help someone else realize they're not alone. Bright, vibrant, and packed with vitamin C, oranges feel like nature's perfect medicine. But after 60, too many can quietly betray your joints and legs. Oranges are rich in citric acid, which can irritate the stomach lining over time. For aging digestion, this constant acid exposure reduces nutrient absorption, quietly starving muscles of calcium, magnesium, and other critical minerals. The kidneys also carry a heavier load. Excess vitamin C converts into oxalates, increasing the risk of kidney strain and even stone formation. When kidneys struggle, electrolyte balance falters, leading to cramps, swelling, and muscle fatigue in your legs. As acids accumulate, they can promote uric acid buildup, forming tiny crystals inside joints. You feel it as stiffness, subtle swelling, and that deep ache in your knees or ankles when you rise in the morning. This quiet strain feeds into an inflammation loop. Joints stiffen, movement shrinks, muscles weaken further. What seems like harmless fruit becomes part of a slow, steady march toward instability. Even orange juice worsens the problem. Stripped of fiber, the concentrated sugars spike blood sugar, dramatically inflaming tissues that hold your legs steady. That morning glass may carry hidden costs. The solution? Balance. Limit intake to one small orange daily, always with meals. Prioritize whole fruits over juice, and allow your legs to stay strong with controlled, thoughtful nourishment. Have you ever noticed joint stiffness after eating citrus? Type yes in the comments. Your answer may help others connect the dots. It never starts all at once. Instead, it creeps in, quiet, invisible, and merciless. The slow spiral that steals strength from your legs. Each daily choice, each small indulgence in the wrong fruit, quietly feeds chronic inflammation. Muscles weaken, joints stiffen. You don't notice it at first, until standing feels heavier than it used to. As inflammation rises, muscle strength drains. Sarcopenia accelerates. The fibers that once carried you confidently across a room, now strain with simple tasks like standing, stepping, or climbing stairs. With weakened muscles come unstable joints. The legs become wobbly. The knees buckle slightly. Subtle stumbles grow more frequent. What you once called just being tired was actually early signs of mobility loss. As circulation worsens, nutrient delivery falters. Oxygen-starved muscles feel tight, sore, and heavy. The body's healing slows. What used to recover overnight now lingers for days or weeks. And then comes the most feared consequence, the fall. A single moment where weak legs can no longer catch you. And with that fall, independence becomes harder to reclaim. But here's your advantage. Awareness creates power. The earlier you notice these signals, the faster you can reverse them. And what I'll show you next holds the key to breaking this spiral. Know someone struggling with weak legs? Send them this video. It might change their life. Few talk about it. Most don't even know it's happening. But inside your body, glycation quietly ages your legs from the inside out. Glycation occurs when sugar molecules attach to proteins in your body. These sugar-coated proteins form advanced glycation end products, AGEs, toxic compounds that stiffen tissues, damage blood vessels, and weaken your muscles. As AGEs accumulate, they turn once flexible tissues into brittle structures. Your joints lose mobility, your tendons tighten, and your muscles lose their ability to contract smoothly. Each movement feels heavier, less reliable. Your blood vessels harden, restricting nutrient delivery to your legs. Muscles become oxygen-starved, leading to that all-too-familiar sensation. Legs that feel tight, tired, or crampy after only short activity. Leg pain, burning sensations, tingling feet, these aren't just normal aging. They're the footprints of glycation quietly carving into your body. And most seniors never know it's happening until it's too late. But this enemy can be fought. Lowering sugar intake, increasing antioxidant-rich foods, and embracing anti-inflammatory habits can slow glycation and even help reverse its damage. Do you want a full video on glycation and how to reverse it? Comment, "I want glycation." Collagen is the quiet scaffolding of your body, and as it fades, so does the strength in your legs. After 60, collagen levels drop naturally. This protein holds your joints, tendons, and muscles together like a flexible web. Without it, your legs lose their firm, springy foundation, leaving you vulnerable to instability. Sugar makes this worse. High sugar intake, especially from fruits overloaded with fructose, destroys collagen fibers. Glycation attacks these structures, making them brittle, weak, and prone to micro-tears. As tendons lose elasticity, your legs feel stiffer. Steps become cautious. You may notice tiny stumbles, sore calves, or ankles that feel tight and tender, small signs of a body losing its internal support. With weakened collagen, even simple movements strain your muscles. Every stair becomes harder. Every walk leaves more fatigue. Each day, the fatigue and leg instability quietly grow, but there's hope. Foods rich in vitamin C, bone broth, collagen peptides, and amino acids can stimulate collagen repair, strengthening the web that supports your joints and muscles from the inside out. If this is helpful, share it with your friends and family. You're resting. The house is quiet. And suddenly, a sharp, seizing pain grips your leg. Nighttime leg cramps strike without warning. Behind these painful spasms lies a complex mix of imbalances. As we age, mineral levels shift. Magnesium, potassium, and calcium key to smooth muscle contractions decline silently. Fructose adds to the problem. Consuming sugar-rich fruits disrupts electrolyte balance, flushing minerals through urine, and leaving your muscles starved for what they need to stay relaxed during rest. Hidden dehydration worsens it. You may drink fluids, but without proper minerals, your cells remain thirsty. Muscles contract and seize, unable to release, creating those brutal nighttime cramps that leave you breathless. Poor circulation feeds this cycle. With weakened vessels and stiffer tissues, oxygen delivery drops. Legs that worked all day don't recover fully by night. The perfect storm for cramping and restless legs. Many dismiss these cramps as normal aging, but they are powerful. Warning signs that your muscles, joints, and circulation are crying for help. The solution? Balance minerals, control sugar, support circulation, and nourish muscle tissue consistently. These small shifts calm the storm brewing in your legs. Do you suffer from nighttime leg cramps? Comment yes, and see how many others do too. You've seen the hidden dangers. Now, let's turn your plate into a tool for rebuilding strong, steady legs. Start with low glycemic fruits, berries, kiwi, and green apples. They offer powerful antioxidants without flooding your body with sugar. These gentle fruits fight inflammation and protect your muscles from silent erosion. Anti-inflammatory, lean proteins like salmon, turkey, eggs, and legumes become your muscles' building blocks. They repair the micro tears, fortify your tendons, and help reverse the creeping muscle loss that threatens stability. Fill your plate with antioxidant-rich vegetables, spinach, kale, broccoli, and Brussels sprouts. These nourish your blood vessels, reduce joint stiffness, and keep circulation flowing strong through your legs. Don't forget natural supplements. Magnesium, vitamin D, collagen peptides, and omega-3 fatty acids. These silent supporters fill nutritional gaps and keep your joints lubricated and your muscles calm. Finally, master your daily diet structure. Smaller, balanced meals with controlled sugar, consistent protein, and steady hydration. This rhythm stabilizes energy, supports joint recovery, and keeps your legs light and capable. Strong legs aren't built overnight, but every choice brings you one step closer to stability, balance, and freedom. The next chapter holds ancient wisdom few people ever hear. Want a full video just on leg strengthening foods? Type leg strength. In the mountains of China, Shaolin masters move with grace into their 80s. Legs steady, breath calm, balance unshaken. The secret lies not in strength alone, but in harmony. They practice conscious eating to preserve energy flow. Every meal is a balance. Proteins, low-sugar fruits, and healing vegetables, avoiding anything that clogs their body's delicate energy systems. Their plates reflect yin-yang balance in senior nutrition. Cooling and warming foods, bitter and sweet, soft and firm, ensuring their digestion stays light, their circulation strong, and their joints flexible. But it's not just food. They practice breathing, movement, and internal strength daily. Gentle, controlled exercises fuel blood flow, stretch tendons, and activate deep stabilizing muscles that modern life neglects. Their discipline creates resilience. How they stay vital even past 80 isn't magic, it's structure. Every step, every breath, every bite feeds their temple, not their weaknesses. You don't need to live in a monastery to apply this wisdom. Small daily practices, mindful meals, simple stretches, slow breathing can unlock remarkable strength at any age. Their truth is simple: consistency over intensity. Daily discipline. For true longevity is the quiet secret that protects their legs, their hearts, and their independence. Remember, longevity isn't just about living long, it's about living strong. Subscribe and strengthen your temple. Your legs carry your life's story. Every step, every climb, every moment of freedom. Now they carry your mission. Longevity with strength. Your body is your temple. Every meal you choose, every breath you control, every small habit you shift, they either build or break your foundation. After 60, these choices speak louder than ever before. The power lies not in dramatic changes, but in the power of daily small changes. One fruit swap, One mindful meal, one 5-minute stretch. Tiny steps compound into stability, freedom, and confidence. When you control what you eat, you control your health. You reclaim your balance, protect your joints, and fortify your legs. Against the quiet enemies that sneak in with age-prevention is the true secret. Avoiding danger before it arrives is far more powerful than repairing damage after it's done. And you've now seen the hidden dangers and the path forward. But knowledge means nothing without action. This is your next step. Turn knowledge into action. Apply what you've learned. Share it. Build your momentum one day at a time. Now it's your turn. Apply, share, and join me in the next video. Together, we build your longevity. Now you see it. The silent patterns hiding in plain sight. The tiny, daily choices that either steal your stability or rebuild your strength. The question is, which step will you take today? Which fruit will you adjust? Which habit will you embrace? Which moment will you choose strength over comfort? This isn't just about avoiding weakness. It's about building a life where your legs carry you confidently for years to come. If this resonated, share it with a friend or family member who may be quietly struggling too. And if this gave you clarity, hit subscribe, because your next video holds the keys to rebuilding your legs and protecting your independence. Let's flourish together.